So I'm stood here in the middle of Jeffson Gardens, and it's a little bit of a damp afternoon, but it's incredible to think that just in a few weeks' time this is going to be transformed into a space that's full of art, it's full of excitement, music, and the person that's going to make all of that happen is stood right next to me. She's looking... I've made her look pensive already. Stood right next to me, and that's Kate Livingston, who's the director for Art in the Park. Welcome to Life in Lem, Kate.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So for anyone that's been hiding under a log or something like that and hasn't come across Art in the Park, start off by telling us what it's all about, please.
So Art in the Park was launched 12, 13 years ago now. And it was launched as a platform for local Leamington and West Midlands and further afield artists to showcase themselves and give them another platform to sell their work. Over the years, it's developed into a full-blown free community festival covering all areas of art, not just visual, which is very important to us. And it's a 2-day free community festival for everybody.
And just remind us, what are the dates this year?
August 2nd and 3rd from 10 till 6.
10 till 6, August 2nd, 3rd, Saturday and Sunday, and as you say, it's free to get in.
Everything is free. The only thing that costs money there are probably about 6 workshops aimed at adults, art workshops. Everything else is absolutely completely free. So there's probably about 35 different organisations running workshops for kids and young adults, and that's all free. Live music's all free. All the art to look at is free.
Lovely. And how's this year shaping up?
Yeah, it's good. We're in the run-up, but it's looking really good. We've got an incredible large performance by Motion House, which we're very excited to have and very lucky to have. So that's called Henge, and it's, I believe, the first time it's ever been performed in Leamington. So we have that. We have Lamp Youth Music Stages back, which was launched last year and was very, very popular. So that's returning, and then everything else that we normally have. So it's coming together nicely.
So lots of exciting stuff upcoming then. And I mean, yourself and your involvement, how did you end up being the director of the Arts in the Park Festival?
So I was involved in the Leamington Studio Artists all those years ago when it first launched, and it was the brainchild of a lovely local artist named Mo Finnessy. Mo Finnessy had this passion, drive, determination that I've never seen before to create art in the park. She'd been over to Oxford to a festival called Art in Action, and she came back and she said, I want this to be in Leamington. Carol Slight came on board to assist her, and the two of them created it and ran it until I took over in 2019. So I've been running it for about 5 or 6 years now.
It sounds quite a frantic few weeks, probably few months leading up to each year. What is it you love about organising an event like this?
I love the actual festival. I love the actual festival. There is nothing better than seeing hundreds of thousands of people here enjoying the things that we've planned, all the different conversations I had with different groups to make it happen. We offer free community workshops, and then we use those crafts to decorate the festival, so it's seeing kids find their little piece of artwork that they've made. It's the festival that makes it all worth it. The pre and the post is just what you have to do to get to the amazing festival. So yeah.
And for someone maybe hasn't been to Art in the Park before, what would you recommend as their sort of inaugural approach to it? Is there a particular route you take through, or some places you recommend they take in on their first visit?
It sort of depends what each person is looking for. What we've noticed over the years in trying to be inclusive and accessible to as many people as possible, it definitely means people are here for different journeys. So you've got the art lover who's coming to look for that special piece to go over their sofa. And for them, I recommend there's artists all the way from the gates at the parade all the way down to Wills Road, and then there are loads of brilliant artists as well in Mill Gardens. So you've got about 250 artists to look at. I'd come, if I was them, come with a price in mind of what I would be happy to spend. All the artwork's original, local. So for the art buyer, that's what I would recommend. For the visitor family, there's, as I say, over 32 different free workshops. You can just get stuck in, mix in with absolutely everybody and have a wonderful time and watch and take part in everything completely for free. For the person that just doesn't know, just walk. Just walk. We have walkabout performances. We have performances at the Clock Tower. As I say, we've got 3 music stages. We've got live graffiti art. It's just literally a feast for the eyes, and you can walk through and experience everything, or you can walk through, grab some food, sit and enjoy the music and make a full day of it. It's completely up to you. And because it is 2 days, if you're local, you might as well come down for both days, because we've got different music on the 2 stages both days. So yeah, really a lot going on for anyone.
And for the artists themselves, I mean, clearly they're here. One of the motivations is to sell art, which is great. But also, if you're not in the market to be buying a piece of art, they're really happy just to explain what they do and talk to you and just sort of share the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of our artists do demonstrations as well. They'll just be sat there painting throughout the day, which is really lovely to see. But it's also about engaging with those creatives that you maybe potentially harder to find in your everyday job.
And have you got any insider tips for someone that's coming along? You've been involved with this for quite a few years. Anything that you suggest would be a good top tip?
Walk or ride a bike. Try not to drive. Parking in Leamington, as we all know, is tricky. So if you do live local, if you don't live local, buses, Stagecoach has great links all the way to Leamington, as does with the train system. We're not far from the train station, as you know. For budding artists or just budding event enthusiasts, or want to see a bit more behind the scenes of things, because festivals are incredible to work. We do need volunteers still. We always need volunteers. The volunteers are the backbone of the whole festival. And for the artists that think they want to take part, it's a great way to see what the festival's actually like. So we would strongly recommend that. They can kind of see behind the scenes. They can see how us as a team run, and they can see it and talk to the artists and see how they've actually done. So they can just contact us via our website or social media, or email admin@artinpark.co.uk. And that will get you through to Louise, and she'll get you all signed up and get the perfect fitting shift for you and time and everything.
Perfect. Well, while Kate's been talking to me, her to-do list has grown by about another 12 items. So I'll let her go back to her organising. Thank you so much in the meantime, Kate, for taking a little bit of time to tell us all about it. And all the best for this year's event. I'm certainly really looking forward to it.
Thank you very much for having me.